Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, I'm gonna teach you how to use dynamic array calculations in a table. 4 methods. So with this one, we have 4 methods in this video. Particularly for the first one is basically experiencing or explaining what's the difference of tables and dynamic arrays. Let me just zoom it in a little bit. Let me just fix it up. Perfect. So again, we have 2 sets of data here, one for table and one for dynamic arrays. So basically, what's the difference between the two? So tables on the left side can be moved or rather named. For example, this one's value that was origin, and then if I move them, I can simply move the value on this side. Easy as that. Going back here, I can go back on the upper right or on farthest right. Now, going back in arrays or dynamic arrays, you cannot really move them. For example, this one right here cannot be moved on this part right there. Though, if you type in the sum function, for example, under table, I can simply get the total sum of the value here, click on enter, and I have this one. Now I know they are identical, so technically they should have the same sum, but this sum value is not applicable on this one. So what I can do here is basically do the sum value. However, we need to choose the very first one, the F6. Now we can use choose columns or index function, but for this video, I think we're going to utilize the choose calls function. By the way, to add up on the F6 or the first name, make sure you add the number sign to make sure everything is selected. Now add the choose calls function, this one right here, choose calls. Perfect. Of course, if you have a new function, close the function with that one, and then add a comma here. So we only want the column number 3, which is value. So I'm going to select number 3 there, and another parentheses. So notice it's color red, because we need one more. Perfectly right there. Click on answer, and now we have the same result of 802. Now basically that's the difference of, or the main difference of tables and arrays. If you're going to personally ask me, I like tables better. They're more dynamic. They're more editable, and they're more, they're not complicated as arrays. That's it. Now for this example, I have some data here, which is technically under some tables. I want to put them in an array. So let me just try this formula. Again, that is sort. The parentheses right there. Choose this one. Make sure you cover all of them, not just selecting the name. So pay attention on my cursor. So it changes its, what they call this one, the arrow or cursor every time you go on the edge. So as you can see, it's now a black arrow pointing down. This is what you want. So don't use the cross white mark. This will only select the name or this specific column or cell. If you use this one, the black arrow pointing down, you're going to select the whole column. So let me just close the formula right now, click on enter, and now I have successfully pulled up the name on this one. However, as you can see right here, they're now alphabetically arranged. This one right here, they're not basically alphabetically arranged, right? But for this one, Excel gives me a fixed list or an array that are now alphabetically arranged. Now let's try this one. Again, with the same sample, same sheet, under the sorted column right here, I left this as blank. With this one, I'm going to use the same function, sort. Now I'm going to copy this one. Under here, I have a formula already inside this cell, right? Now I'm simply going to click on enter. It's going to copy this entire list. Same goes with the one right here. Only difference is that they're alphabetically arranged. Now what if I've added something here? For example, I've added Dr. Doom. Click on enter, you'll notice that Dr. Doom is added on the sorted one column. Same goes with this one. Same drill, guys. Notice that this is an empty table or empty cell with no table, no background color, or no a design or so whatsoever. So if I add a Deadpool here, for example, notice it's gonna be a blank one, okay? If I click on enter, it will now go inside here with a Deadpool right there, added in the table itself. That's the power of sort. Now let's try this one. Another example that I want to show you regarding the spill error. Because if I did this one, for example, sort, and then added the array right there, and just selected this one in particular, close the gap, click on enter. Sorry about that. Added a dash, so let me just remove the dash right there. If I click on enter now, so right now we're gonna have this error, which is the main topic of this video. We have the spill error, and I'm gonna teach you how to overcome this one. So again, let me just check the formula. Right now we have used sort. I think we're gonna use this one index right here, add a parenthesis, and then make sure you close this one, or basically add a comma. Right now we're gonna need the rows function to fully utilize the rows here values. So if I click on rows right there, and with this one, same drill guys, let me just select this black arrow. Again guys, do not use the white cross. We're gonna use this later in the video, and I'm gonna explain you the difference. Just for this one, choose that one again, and then another comma because we're gonna utilize the first row, so choose number 1. Now after you add it successfully, the number 1 there, rows and index first function are done. Let's add some more function here. So for the additional functions, let me just use this column, and with this one, let me now select the first column. Again guys, I always say that choose this one, right, the black arrow, but for this one, choose the white now, and we're gonna select the first cell. Basically on my end, it's gonna be the one named Tony Stark. If I select it right here, you'll notice the name function here has an asterisk or @ symbol. Comparing with the two right there, they're not basically, or they don't have that @ symbol. Now with this one, let me just close the formula. Give me a second here. And now, as you can see, it's now red because I need one more parenthesis. Now it has successfully turned to black, and I think we're good to go here. And with this one, again, we can just simply click on enter, but before I do, you can pause the video now and copy this formula so you don't have any problem. So again, one click of a button, enter, and there we have it. We have successfully added this properly, overcoming the spill error. Now for this one, let's try another example. So we're gonna get names in the region that lives in the same region. For example, this one right here, we have Tony Stark, North, South. Let me just add this to right here, just for the sake of the discussion. I think I'm gonna go with the West here. Perfect. Now with this one, let me just try the most basic filter function. So again, use the filter right there, open parenthesis, choosing that one, comma, choosing the region right now. Now equal to the basic region of that specific person. Now basically this is a very simple filter function, right? Now if I click on enter, I'm gonna have that problem, the spill error. So how are we gonna overcome this? Let's utilize the text join formula. So again, that will be text join right there. Sorry about that. Perfect. So that will be text join. Let me just use a comma here and add a millimeter. So in this one, the pi function right there. And then if it will true or false, let me just ignore every false right there. So everything is true. And then basically close the function. Now you can pause a video right now and copy this function. Now with this one, I can now simply click on enter. Notice that there's a problem with this formula. I always do this because I want to show you what's a problem and how to troubleshoot any formula. So with this one, as you can see, there should be a problem, and most of the time it's basically under parentheses. So let me just click on OK right there, and you'll notice it has successfully highlighted this one. Now let me just enter that one more time, and if I click on OK here, it will show you which part of the formula is an issue or an error. So under text join, something is wrong. So I think we're missing a parenthesis. And basically that's it. Click on enter right now, and you'll be good to go. Easy as that. So again guys, I just showed you how to troubleshoot an error formula, and basically that's it. So don't be nervous or don't panic if you have an error. Excel will help you through with it. So let's build our table right now. Let's finish this up. Let's have some more example. In this one, I can just simply type an equal sign and choose the header. So again, the black arrow key right there, make sure everything is selected. Click on enter, and we have our headers. With this one, let me just pull up the filter value and then choose the whole data. Now this is the one we're looking for, the slanted right angle black arrow, to select everything, comma, and now we're going to choose the region because right now I'm focusing on north, so that will be north right there. Closes up, click on enter. Now have everybody who lives in north. Same drill guys, if you want to use this one focusing on south, something like that, you have everything who's living in south. But for this video, or for this part of the video, I'm going to focus with the people living in the north side. Now we have successfully created an array here. This is the data, this is an array. Of course, let's have some fun here. With this one, let's choose a filter function. And with this one, I want to filter everything. Now after successfully typing the filter function, focus on the first one. Same drill as the first example earlier. Choose the first one, B18 here, or Tony Stark, and use a number sign so you can select every data here. comma, and choose the name function or name sign right there. Same drill guys, number sign so you can select everything there. And with this one, let me just equal everything to the one I'm looking for. So for this example, I'm focusing on value, this part right here. So if you're focusing on value, might as well type it properly. Take note upon my experience, not sure if it's going to be happening on your end, but make sure everything is uppercase. Okay? You can also type it right here, but just to be safe, make sure it's uppercase. Close the formula right there. Click on enter, and you have everything under value. If you wanted to change, for example, with this one, I'm gonna go with region. If you click on enter, everything is north here. It's just like VLOOKUP if you're familiar with it. It's the same somewhat example here, some same purpose, but the same here is value. And basically that's it. You have successfully mastered how to overcome a spill function, the differences of arrays and tables, and how to fully utilize them. Again guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.